Deep down in a colorful coral reef, where seaweed sways and tiny bubbles dance, lived a spiny little sea urchin named Spike. He was round and purple, with long, sharp-looking spikes sticking out in every direction. Other sea creatures kept their distance. "Careful, he's prickly," they'd whisper. "He never talks. He must be mean," others would say. But none of them really knew Spike. You see, Spike wasn't mean at all. He was so shy, in fact, that he rarely spoke. He stayed close to his favorite rock, where he watched the world quietly. His spikes weren't meant to scare others. They were just there to protect him. Inside, Spike had a heart as soft as sea foam, but no one had ever seen it. One quiet morning, as the sunlight gently filtered through the water, Spike heard a small, sniffly sound. He peeked out from behind his rock and saw a tiny sea snail, alone and crying. "I wanted to play with the others," the snail sniffled, "but I got lost." Spike slowly rolled closer. "Hello," he said gently. "Don't cry, I can help you." The snail blinked in surprise. But your spikes. "They only look scary," said Spike with a smile. "I never hurt anyone." The snail hesitated, then nodded. "Okay, thank you." And just like that, they began their journey. Spike was careful. He let the snail ride safely on the smoothest part of his shell, avoiding the sharpest spikes. They traveled through waving seagrass and glowing coral caves, searching for the snail's home. Along the way, other sea creatures noticed them. "Isn't that the prickly one?" a jellyfish asked. "He's helping the snail," said a curious clownfish. Word spread quickly. Creatures who once avoided Spike began watching him with new eyes. They saw how gently he moved, how kindly he spoke, and how brave he was for stepping out of his shell, literally. At last, after a long journey, the snail saw a familiar shell cave. "That's it, I'm home." The snail turned to hug Spike, then paused. "Oh, your spikes." Spike frowned. "It's okay, I understand." But the snail smiled. True friends aren't afraid of a few spikes. The hug was awkward, but it was the warmest hug Spike had ever felt. From that day on, everything changed. Spike still had his spikes. He always would. But now, the reef knew the truth. Beneath those sharp edges was a gentle heart full of kindness. And Spike, he no longer hid behind his rock, because he'd learned something too. Sometimes, the strongest hearts are the ones that take the biggest step just to be seen.